Rambo is back, and Rambo 5 Last Blood. For me, perfect title since it started off with First Blood. And what was the sequel? First Blood Part 2 was the sequel or something like that. Brilliant. Okay, right off the bat, brilliant. I I I thoroughly enjoyed it. I've watched all the Rambo movies, uh, growing up and stuff, and I know there was bad reviews out there for the film, but that didn't sway me because I think anyone that enjoys Rambo movies would enjoy this one. I mean, I thought the last one was fantastic. I mean, he just goes to town and he's got these lines that Sylvester Stallone writes, and he's a brilliant writer, and he knows how to get the audience to, it's like 80s classic, okay? I mean, I just turned on for a wee bit of Stallone Cobra there, and he says, and he says that immortal line at the start, "You're the disease, I'm the cure." I love that cheesy stuff, right? Rocky movies, oh, cry every time. For me, he's just phenomenal writer. He he has lines in this movie that just um, get your heart pumping and get you excited and get it says, I'm gonna tell him, I want them to know that death is coming. I want them to feel the pain and all that sort of stuff. I want them to fear me, that there's no way out of this and stuff. And I mean, they had a couple of shocking things, right? The bad points to it, for me, for the film, was the wee bit of acting at the start of the film was a wee bit off. Right, but Stallone is very old right now, okay? But it was the young girl and whatnot. I don't know. I didn't it didn't connect with me, but I still got the premise that he had. I mean, the last Rambo movie, he it looked like he retired. He was going to build a wee life for himself in his father's home or something like that. So this one, it took a wee while to get off the ground, and there was all this talk about having it within the farm and stuff like that. And he's still haunted, and he still has this darkness around him for everything he sees and that he's seen in his lifetime. Excuse me. And then, as I say, that there's you've probably seen the film. If you haven't seen it, see it. Check the trailer in the description, and then come back to this video. Right. So go away if you haven't seen it now. Okay. So now you've seen it. So girl dies, which was a bugger. Which was really, I mean, but it really emphasised that he has, and it wasn't until the very end when the girl, I mean, I would have to rewatch it, but I'm sure the girl has died in the car, and he's driving the jeep and he sees, I believe, warning signs and everything else. And did it say a minefield? So for me, thinking back to that scene is like he didn't want to live anymore. The good thing in his life is away. So he just wanted to get home as quick as can, but at the same time he didn't fear this minefield. He was willing to die with her. Oh, and and no, the other bad thing about the film was that there's a guy in the film that cuts him and his niece his face, and I just so much wanted him to pay. I so much wanted him to pay, but we were robbed of that. And now I believe there is an extended edition. I want that. I want the whole Rambo movie box set, and I want the extended edition of every one of them. So I'd love to get that. I'd love to see the pain and the fear and when he goes for the jugular. And this is what you want for a Rambo film. Rambo films is not heavy storylines. It's never been heavy storylines. What it has been is one man's, fight for what he believes is right, and any injustice done to him, he will retaliate with all the knowledge that he's been trained for. And that's why he went to the Buddhist temple and everything else. And for a man at his age to give one more film, the other only downside to the film was that you only heard a wee bit of the tune. The kind of Rambo theme tune in the background. I would love to have heard that full blast out of my speakers, and that's what you call reminiscing, really. When he's down in the mine tunnels, just taking them all out, and you went, yeah, oh God. And when he got that beaten, but at the very end, I stayed. In the end, he's in the rocking chair, and he says, right, how are they going to end this? And he basically says, he's, at first I thought, right, he's got nothing to live for now. This is his home. There's nothing for him in this home. What's he going to do? And he says, I'm not going to give in to life. I'm not going to give up on life. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry the memories of all these people that had died around me, and they're going to live that bit longer in me. And then he gets on his horse and he rides off into the sunset, and travels the world or whatnot. But he takes everything on board. He takes all those people that he loved with him, and it's just, if I'm missing something, maybe there's something else, but I love to be footage at the end before the Rambo movies. So of course my verdict for this film is 2 thumbs up, and this to people that gave it a raspberry down. Get a life. This is 80s iconic hero. This is a man, pulling out his pension that's given us another film. No, please, let's get the extended cut. Let's give us more Rambo. So if you enjoyed it, please let us know your thoughts. And if you have a film you want me to review, let us know in the comments below. That's very much.